In this video, we are going to solve examples of exercise 6.2 and we'll understand that how to find out graphical solution of system of linear inequalities in two variables. Hello my awesome students, welcome back to my channel Akshar. I am Nana and I make videos related to NCERT solutions for classes 9 to 12th.
So let us start our today's topic, which is related to chapter number 6 of class 11th, and the topic name is solution of system of linear inequalities in two variables. So now see, till now we have studied about solution of linear inequalities in two variables. In the previous video we have solved the question such that the linear inequality, single linear inequality was given to us and it was in two variables, and we have represented this type of inequalities on the graph. But now we are dealing with the system of linear inequalities, means there will be more than one inequalities given to us and they will be in two variables. Okay, the process is going to be same as we have done in the previous video, just the thing is that the only difference is that this time there will be more than one inequality. Okay, so whenever we have to solve such type of inequalities and represent them on the graphically, then what we do, we first forgot about this inequality symbol. So write down your equation in the form of equal to. Okay, because to represent any equation on graph, the equal to symbol should be there, that should be an equation, but these are inequalities, so we are converting our inequality to equation. Okay, so we have to represent this equation graphically. How to draw a line on the graph if this equation is given to us? How we draw? We draw a table and find out the values of the points of this line. Suppose my x and y. So you have learned about how to draw lines on the graph in the class 9th and 10th. Some points were given to you and you can easily represent that on the graph, right? So same we are going to do here. We are going to find out the points and then we are going to draw this on the graph. So once I am going to take y is equal to 0. If my y is equal to 0, then my x will be equal to what? My x will be equal to 5. Next, if my x is equal to 0, then my y will be equal to what? My y will be equal to 5. So these are the points for the very first equation. So similarly, we can find out the points for the second line. How? Once we will take that x is equal to 0. If x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to what? If I am going to put the value 0 minus y is equal to 3. So my y minus y will be equal to 3. So y will be equal to minus 3. So I will put here y is equal to minus 3. And second time, if my y is equal to 0, then x will be equal to what? X will be equal to 3. So now draw both the lines on the graph. So this line represents my x-axis and this line represents my y-axis. Okay, so if I have to draw my first line by using the points, how I will draw? 5, 0. 5, 0. This point will lie where? This point will lie on the x-axis. So this is my point of 5, 0. And second point is what? Second point is my 0, 5. 0, 5 means what? 0, 5 means that my this point will lie on the y-axis. Okay, so now join these two lines. Okay, then write down, then the next step will be what? Then you have to write down the equation of the line x plus y is equal to 5. So remember that always use this symbol equal to when you are representing it on the line, because x plus y is greater than equal to 5 does not represent any line. Okay, Then moving to second line is what? 0 comma minus 3. Minus 3 means that it will be in the negative side. This point will be 0 comma minus 3, and my second point is 3 comma 0. So this is my second point, 3 comma 0. X point is 3 and y is 0. So now again join these two lines. I hope you all know how to draw the lines if the points are given to you. Okay, so this is my second line, and the equation of this line is what? X minus y is equal to 3. Okay, so now what we were doing when we were solving our questions in the previous video, when only single inequality was given to us, then first we were finding out the points of that line, and then we were plotting that line on the graph, and then to find out the solution, what we do, we imagine that let both x and y are equal to 0. So at that time only one equation was given to us, so we were putting the value in one equation only and finding out our solution on the graph. But now two equations are given to us, so we will put the values in both the equations and will find a common solution for both the lines. Okay, so if I am going to put x equal to 0 and y is also equal to 0 in my first equation, then my equation will become 0 is greater than 5, and this will become what? 0 is less than equal to 3. Okay, so I have told you in my first video that if ax plus by is greater than c in such type of questions, then that means your solution will lie in the second plane, and if ax plus by is less than equal to c, then that means our solution will lie in the first plane. Okay, so now for this line x plus y is equal to 5, my first plane will be what? First plane is towards the left hand side of the line, and the second plane is towards the right hand side of the line, and my solution according to which I have found out is where? It is in the second plane. So that means this part will give me the solution for this line only, but I have to find out the common solution, means solution for both the lines should exist, and the second line says what? That solution will be in the first plane. So for this line, where will be my first plane? My first plane will be this, to the left hand side of the line, and my second plane will be to the right hand side of the line. So it says that solution should be here. Okay, so common portion is what? This is not the common portion, the common portion is this portion for both the lines. Understood? So while solving such type of linear inequality questions, you have to follow only two steps. First step is find out the points of the line, and plot them on the graph, and then your second point is what? Second step is that you have to find out the solution of the line by imagining that both x and y are approaching to 0 and 0, and each and every question is going to be same with this trick only. Okay, see this another example number 13, which is what? Solve the following system of inequalities graphically. You have to solve this equations graphically. So how you will do that? Again you have to follow the same steps. That first, forget that any inequality symbol is given to you and keep it as equal to 40, and find out the points for this line. I have told you the trick to find out the points of the line. It is very easy. Once imagine that x is equal to 0, and the second time imagine that y point is equal to 0. So if x is 0, then y will be what? Y will be equal to 10. If y is 0, then by dividing 5 here, then our x will be equal to what? X will be equal to 8. This is my first equation. Then my second equation is x is greater than equal to 2. So forget about the greater than symbol. X is equal to 2. So this time it says simply that, what does x is equal to 2 means? X is equal to 2 means that whatever is the value of y, 0, 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 5, minus 7, whatever is the value of y, our equation point of x will be equal to always 2. And the third equation says what? Y is greater than equal to 3. So again we will forget about the inequality symbol and we will put the equal to symbol here. Okay, and so y is equal to 3 means that always y will be equal to 3. Whatever is the value of x, it doesn't matter. So we have find out the points. So what is our next step? Our next step is to draw all these 3 lines on the graph. So draw all these 3 lines on the graph. So how we will draw? This is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. So how I will draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So if the values are bigger and it's not coming completely on your sheet, then you can take some more interval, like I am taking interval of 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Okay, so if I have to draw my very first line, then what is the point? 0, 10 means x is 0 and y is equal to 10. So write down your point 0, 10 here. Second point is what? 8, 0 means this point. Okay, so now join both of these two lines. 5x plus 4y is equal to 40. Okay, and how to draw the second line? 2, 0. 2, 0 means x will be always equal to 2. Whatever is the value of y, it doesn't matter. So this will be going to be my equation of second line, which is x is equal to 2. Then y is equal to 3 will be where? Y is equal to 3 will be here. Means whatever is the value of x, my y will be always equal to 3. So y is equal to 3. So step number 1 is done. Find out the points and plot the points on the graph. Step number 1 is done. So step number 2 is what? Step number 2 is that we have to find out the solution by imagining that both x and y are equal to 0. Okay, so find out it for the first line, find out it for the second line and find out it for the third line. First line is what? 5x plus 4y should be less than equal to 40. Less than equal to 40. Second line is x is greater than equal to 2 and third line is y is greater than equal to 3. So if I will put 0 and 0 here, so 5 into 0 plus 4 into 0 is less than equal to 40. So this complete will become what? 0 is less than equal to 40. And here if I will put 0, 0 is greater than 2. And here if I will put value, 0 is greater than equal to 3. So now compare it with the standard form that if ax minus by is less than c, that means the solution lies in the first plane. And if ax plus by is greater than equal to c, so that means my solution will lie in the second plane. And here also my solution will be in the second plane. Okay, so if I have to plot these lines, so now if I have to draw solutions on the graph, where I will draw? First plane. For the first equation, the solution is in the first plane. This is my first line, 5x plus. So first plane is where? First plane is towards the left hand side. So this all will be my solution. This all will be my solution for the first plane, first line. Okay, then for the rest too, my solution is in the second plane. So second plane will be where? For this line, if I talk about this line, then towards the left hand side will be my first plane and towards the right hand side will be my second plane. So see, from this triangle the solution is starting. Okay, then for this second line also, where will be my solution? Towards the left hand side there will be my first plane and towards the right hand side will be my second plane. So again my solution will be here. So the common portion is what? Common portion is this much. Okay, so this is going to be my final answer. Okay, so the common solution is our answer. Okay, so again see very carefully that for the first line my solution was in the first plane, means towards completely to the bottom, and for second and the third lines my solution was in the second plane. So second plane for this line is to this side, means this complete portion, and for the third line solution is towards the second plane, means all these lines. So the common portion which becomes is equal to this part. Okay, next example, again the same example, that the very first step is what? You have to forget about your inequality symbol and write down the equation like equal to. Then find out the points of the line. Points of the line will be what? If my x is equal to 0, then my y will be equal to what? My y will be equal to 100 by 3. Okay, and then if my y is equal to 0, then my x will be equal to 100 by 8. So which, if I will write down the simple values here, then I will get what? I will get x and y 0 and 33.3 and 0 and 12.5. Okay, so this is my first equation, and for the second they are saying that simply that x and y should be greater than equal to 0, means our solution will be in the positive side of the graph. X and y both are in which quadrant? Positive. They are positive in the first quadrant, means our solution will be in the first quadrant only, right? So draw the points on this graph. So we will get what? We will get our final solution. This is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. Okay, so as I have told you, if the points are something bigger, then you can take the points like this also, 30 and 40, and take these intervals always equal. Okay, and here it will be what? Here it will be 10 and 20 and 30. So very first point is what? 0, 33.3. So 33.3 will lie where? It will lie approximately here, 0, 33.3, and second point is 12.5, 0. So 12.5 will be what? 12.5, 0 will be here. Okay, so join these two lines, join these two points, and you will get your line, which is 8x plus 3y is equal to 100. For both the other equations, they are simply saying that x and y should be greater than equal to 0. So we do not need to draw both those lines. They are simply saying that your solution will be in the first quadrant only. Okay, and where first quadrant, this can be my solution also and this part can be my solution also. So I have to find out that step number 2. Step number 2, how I will find out the solution? Solution will be that put both x and y should be approximately equal to 0. So if I will put 0, my first equation is what? 8x plus 3y should be less than equal to 100, less than equal to 100. So if I will put here 0 plus 3 into 0 should be less than equal to 100. So my answer will be 0 should be less than equal to 100. So now compare this with my standard equation, which is ax plus by is less than c. Then that means my solution will be in the first plane. So where will be my first plane? First plane is always towards the left hand side of the line, and the second plane is always towards the right hand side of the line. So see, my solution will be towards the left hand side of the line. So this complete can be my solution? No, because they have told us that the solution should be, x should be greater than equal to 0 and y should also be greater than equal to 0. So only the positive part of our answer will be the solution of this line. Okay, see, solution is this complete part, but they have given us the condition, so that's why our solution is restricted to this triangle only, which is A, B and C. Okay.
If you find my video useful for you, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel so that you can get more updates of my new videos. Let's meet in the next video in which we are going to solve exercise 6.3. Till then, take care and bye bye.